What's happening, dude? How are you? I'm loving that. I'm loving that shirt you're rocking there, folks.
Yes, here to represent.
You're gonna show a bit of the jungle this coming weekend.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Absolutely. Anyways, Box, let's jump into it. You're obviously after a long wait, finally in fight week. How does that feel right now to finally be here in fight week with a massive fight ahead of you?
Yeah, there's a lot of excitement coming around. I haven't fought in a very long while, but anyone that knows me, I'm always excited to fight. And I'm so happy to be back at it. And the excitement is rising once again.
Box, talk us through. Obviously, it's been a long, I'm sure at times, reasonably frustrating period since COVID. One took quite a long time to get back into action, and we're wondering when we're going to see you again. Firstly, what was that like, and what have you been up to in that time period when you haven't been fighting?
Yeah, so I was training for a while. Of course, you get tired of training a bit, but I decided to go on the sidetrack where I did stunt work for a movie. Actually, I can't name the name of the movie, but I did some fighting stunt work and all that. And as soon as I heard that one championship, or as soon as I heard that Singapore is opening a gate for South Africans to fly in, and that's what I did. I went back to the gym and I got ready.
Awesome. You can't talk about the movie, but talk to us a little bit about stunt work. How did that come about, and what's kind of involved?
Yeah, so of course I've always liked doing stunts. I thought it's something that I'd actually be good at, especially for the fighting scenes. And a friend of mine who was helping me with training, she actually asked me that, have you ever considered doing stunts? And I told her, yes, of course. It's something I've always looked up to. And it's something that I thought I'll be good at. I thought, okay, I'll give it a try, especially now that I'm not fighting or there's nothing happening. Basically, back at that time, there was no hope of me. I tried getting fights. I tried doing this and that. I tried finding ways to fly into Singapore. I couldn't get anything. So, of course, then I decided to do some stunt work and realized I'm quite good at it. And then, of course, I just did it for a short period of time in order for me to get back to training in time and to get ready for the fight.
Let's take a look at your camp. Obviously, like you said, you had to kind of not ignore training, but deviate and make some income in the meantime. Obviously, in that time, Don Madge has returned back to Cape Town. Your friend Cam Pritchard is there. You've obviously got, I'm sure he's close by, the famous Hell Monkey, El Torito there with you. And you've got this mega team kind of emerging down there in the Cape. How different has camp been for this one? And what was it like to get back into the full swing of a camp?
Yeah, so it was actually quite easy for me because the guys were also quite active. The guys were also around while I was gone, which was nice. So when I got back into it, we got straight back into hard training, and I actually I was able to get in 7 to 8 weeks of training camp, which is perfect. I normally do about 4 to 6 weeks of training camp. And this summer just went a bit longer because I took off. And it worked out perfect. We've got the likes of Don Madge that's fighting very soon now. I mean, within a few hours, he's going to be fighting. And he was also getting ready to start his training camp, which was perfect. So we were able to work side on side with that. And of course, with Wade Cusby, the monkey god, he's also my physio. So what better training partner to have, He injures you and then you have to pay him for him to fix it. And then when it comes out, it was quite nice. Cameron Pritchard, it was quite nice to have him there. He's got his black belt now. He got his brown belt now, which was quite nice. And, we've been scrambling a lot, playing some jungle style training, having fun with it and making the camp mentally as easy as possible, mentally, but physically very tough.
Fantastic. Obviously, Box, the big one up this weekend at One Championship. You have a number 1 contender spot. Obviously, we were hoping it was going to be the title, but a very, very tough opponent in Gerald Brooks. What do you make of him as an opponent and the fight coming up?
Yes, of course. Gerald Brooks is a very tough fighter. But I believe my skill set is better than his, you know. A lot of people always doubt what I'm capable of, and until I fight. You know, the guys that really know me very well is the guys that I train with, or the guys that know me from South Africa. And of course, you guys know how I fight, and I'm about to show that on Friday night.
Looking at Gerald Brooks, obviously you're ascending, you want to get to that title shot, but this is a guy who's fought in Bellator. He's got a good win streak in one. He's got wins in the UFC. He's got a long record of fights. What does it mean to you think, in your career, to get a win over someone like this?
Oh yeah, that's gonna mean a lot for me. You know, he's a great fighter. He's fought a lot of big names, but he's on my way right now to the title shot, and I'm just ready to smash through him. And of course, for me, getting a win like that, that's gonna mean a lot for me. You know, the fact that he's fought in other big promotions, that means it's a bigger name for me to fight. And at the end of the day, I'm here to become a world champion. You know, so he's on my way right now, and he's the next person to beat in order for me to be closer to that world championship.
I see you had some remarks about your last fight with the head kick. He was saying that you're only 4'11", you're not going to land that head kick on him. Do you think that perhaps he's maybe underestimating your ability to land high kicks?
Well, yeah, of course he is. You know, it's funny that everyone that has fought me, or most of the guys that has fought me, will tell you that I know how BK fights. He throws that left kick, he throws this, he throws that. And then I still throw the same thing and I still can't stop it, you know? Or somehow I end up throwing something out of the head, which they've never seen before. So anything can happen again on Friday, you know? I can throw something out of the head that's even unexpected for you, you know? So
a little bit of jungle.
I love being underestimated, you know? I see myself as the animal in the jungle. I can morph myself into any animal in the jungle. So they actually don't know who they're fighting. They don't know what animal they're fighting. So we'll see on the night, you know?
Fantastic, Box. Last one from me. Just any message for the fans that have been dying to see you back in action? What's your message to them?
Guys, thank you for your patience. I know you guys have been waiting for me to fight. And thank you for your support for my day ones and everyone else that's been supporting me. Please tune in on Friday. I'm fighting on YouTube under One Championship, or you can download the One Championship app. It's a free app. You can see all the updates on fights and everything else. And I really appreciate your guys' support. Please support your boy. I'm very close to the World Championship, and I'm literally one more fight away. And this is what I've been waiting for my entire life. And I'm grateful to represent not just South Africa, but Africa as a continent. I'm ready to show the world what they're missing in Africa. You know, I'm just a small speck of the talent that Africa has, and I'm just about to show that. And I'm grateful I'm the one to be able to take that forward and to show it to the rest of the world. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the fight. I'm really going to do my best. I'm going to give everything I have, and I'm going to put out the performance for you like I always do. Thank you, guys.
Amazing, Box. You can catch that April 22nd. That's this coming Friday. Singapore Indoor Stadium, live on YouTube. Like you said, Box, I think the card kicks off 2:30 South African time. And you're quite high up on the card, so it'll be later in the evening on Friday. That's free to air on YouTube or on the One Championship app, as you said. Box, we wish you all the best. We're behind you, buddy. Can't wait to see you back in action and see that hand raised. And all the best with the rest. I know the strange weight cuts and all of that, but we'll catch you on Friday, and all the best and best of skills for Fight Night, buddy.
Awesome. Thank you, BigAl. Thank you for having me. Can I give a shout out to my sponsors?
100% you can.
Yeah, I'll just make it short and quick. Shout out to all my sponsors for helping me getting ready for the fight. I would have not been able to do it without you. And thanks to my training partners, thanks to my coaches. And yeah, I'll check you guys soon.
Thanks, Box. Cheers, buddy.
Awesome. Cheers, BigAl.